FlexSim provides the flexibility to change the color of 3D objects in your model. You can change object colors from the Visuals tab in the Properties pane, or by adding a trigger to an object. With your model open in FlexSim, begin by adding fixed resources from the library. In this case, a queue and a processor are added. Select a 3D object. Here, the queue, to display the object properties. In Properties, on the Visuals tab, you can access tools to edit your object shape and color, and to define the dimensions within the 3D space. To change the object color, on the Visuals tab, expand the color dropdown, which currently displays the gray color of the queue. In the color palette, select a color, and in the model, notice that the color of the queue updates. Alternatively, if you have an exact color in mind, you can edit the RGB values. Here the R value is changed to 235, and the color of the queue updates once again. You can also click More Colors to open an expanded color dialog with a color spectrum. Once you select a color, make sure to click OK to apply it. Another way to change an object color is to copy it from another object in the 3D space. Back in the Properties pane, next to the Color dropdown, click the Sample tool. Then in the model, click the desired color on an object to apply it to the selected object. In this example, the green area of the processor is sampled, and the queue updates to match. Note that the Sampler tool samples the pixel color that the cursor is hovering over, including shading or other colors on the object, so be sure to pay attention to where you click. For example, if you click with the cursor hovering over the shaded darker green color of the processor, then that color is applied to the queue instead of the standard green. Additionally, you can sample the black color from the processing space, or buttons and other features on your 3D object, such as the red button sampled here. Next, explore how triggers can be used to change the colors of 3D objects, both flow items and fixed resources. In this first example, a source is selected in the model. In Properties, under Triggers, click Add, then select on Creation. Click Add/Edit this trigger's operations. Expand Visual, and then select Set Object Color. In the Set Object Color dialog, define the object and color. Here, flow items are set to a random color. When a queue is connected to the source, and the model is reset and run, you see that as flow items enter the model, they are assigned random colors. You can also use a trigger to update the color of a fixed resource. In this case, an onCreation trigger has been added to the source, with the Set Label and Color dialog configured so that flow items will be assigned a type from 1 through 4. Back in the model, select the processor to apply a trigger here as well. Under Trigger, add an onEntry trigger. Click Add/Edit the trigger's operations. Then expand Visual, and select Set Object Color. In the Set Object Color dialog, set the object to Current to edit the current object. In this case, the processor. Expand the Color dropdown and select Color. Color by number 1. Then change the 1 to item.type. This means that the color of the processor will update based on the flow item type label. Reset and run the model to see that the processor now changes color to match the flow item. Now you can apply colors to 3D objects in your model, using both the Visuals tab in Properties, and by using triggers.